Hi guys, so a very tired looking Lord Frost appeared in the House of Commons this week to lay down the law to the European Union. We're ready to invoke Article 16, he said. The European Union must take us seriously, he said. We're ready to negotiate, he said. Well, I'm starting to lose count the number of times Boris Johnson's government has issued threats about invoking Article 16 of the Northern Ireland Protocol. Well, anyway, let's hear what the unelected bureaucrat had to say when he appeared in the House of Lords.
We want to proceed by negotiation, and that's part of it. And I do want to be clear about what's possible for us in doing so. First of all, the command paper sets out the tests for Article 16 are, in our view, met. And I urge the European Union to take that judgment seriously.
Now, what's interesting is he hasn't actually published this information. He hasn't said how the tests have been met. And if the tests have been met, then surely he can invoke Article 16 in the Northern Ireland Protocol to deal with the problem that has arisen. But he hasn't done that. Why hasn't he done that? Surely, if the Northern Ireland Protocol is deeply damaging trade between Great Britain and Northern Ireland, and it's upending the society of Northern Ireland, it's disrupting people's lives, then surely he would be going as quickly as he could to invoke Article 16. Remember, Article 16 does not suspend the Northern Ireland Protocol. It allows both sides to suspend a section of the protocol in order for them to overcome that problem. It protects the protocol. It's there so you don't actually have to suspend the protocol.
They'll be making a significant mistake if they thought we were not ready to use the Article 16 safeguards if that were to be the only apparent way forward to deal with the situation in front of us. And as my noble friend Lord Hannan commented, there is ample justification for doing so.
But you haven't presented any evidence to support that claim. You keep saying it. Lord Hannan has said it. Lady Hoy has said it. Brexiteers keep saying it. The DUP keeps saying it, but nobody actually presents any evidence to support that claim.
Second, if we're to avoid this situation, there needs to be a real negotiation between us and the European Union.
I'm sorry to inform you, Lord Frost, the chief negotiator for Britain, for the Brexiteer government. You had your negotiations. The negotiations are over. There are no more negotiations. You implement the protocol. What Lord Frost is trying to do here is he's trying to present this idea that the negotiations are continuing. And we've reached a stage where the European Union don't want to negotiate. No, the negotiations took place and it's done. You had the withdrawal agreement. In the withdrawal agreement is the protocol. That was negotiated. You agreed to it. Back in 2019, you won for your boss, Boris Johnson, an 80-seat majority. Remember the oven-ready deal. That was the withdrawal agreement. Done and dusted.
The noble Lord Kinnoul correctly referred, I think, to the need for an atmosphere of cooperation and trust. And others, Baroness Satie, Lord MP, Baroness Chapman, again echoed that final point, and the question of trust has come up a lot in these discussions. The noble Lord Jay asked for assurances of the time we have before us would be used constructively, and the noble Baroness Ritchie asked for an assessment of progress on that negotiation.
There is no negotiations, but he highlighted here trust. Well, trust has broken down because you have decided that you want to extend the grace periods without consultation with the European Union, unilaterally, and the European Union responded by saying, okay, we don't trust you anymore, we're going to initiate legal proceedings. Now, of course, that has been suspended at the moment, not completely cancelled. It's it seems to be waiting. We're going to see what's going to happen after this. But trust has broken down. What are you doing to rebuild trust? But what's interesting is that nobody really believes Boris Johnson or Lord Frost anymore when they threaten to invoke Article 16. Because they've done it before. They've done it on numerous occasions. And if you continue to cry wolf, people will just stop believing you. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think about all of this. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.